Parademons. Come on, man. He's not.
This is a
he's got his
handicap.
tag.
This is a handicap match if I ever saw one. Look at that.
See,
the
look,
poor demon.
He tried to tag a friend in.
The
man.
poor demon goes away on hit. Okay, 2-on-1.
Okay, the Knicks is coming, keeps it safe. Here we go. Goes with the punt on a down 2. He had the bar for a back 3, but decided just to get the down 2, get him away. We're coming in with the Omega Beams and a down 2 by Rewind. Meter burns into the puddle. The restand.
And disrespecting.
And we're taking small damage.
And disrespecting the plus frames there. I like it early from Knicks, and they get the meterless, the meterless option against that restand, which is really good. And Knicks has already looked like he's playing the matchup very well. But you can only play it so well until Dexter gets out.
That's right. That, you know, I think I saw Biohazard say it. You know, Atrocitus by himself, pretty much like Swamp Thing. Once you call Dexter out, we're looking at Black Adam tier. But here we go. Nick's trying to keep him out. No reason to take it. Oh, and he did take the risk, and we're getting the damage.
Submit to my anger.
This is perfect positioning now for Knicks, forcing the early clash. And now he's going to work on meter, and Rewind definitely looking for a trade there, but you know, the trade's not going to be there since all of the Omega Beams knocked down. That's something that Rewind loves to do against all the heavy zoners, is get a trade with the Blood Puddle and then get a second one from meterless combo.
Right.
Oh, and that was a savage.
Wow.
Some savagery from Rewind right there into another down 1 punch walk.
He said, you know what? And he broke the armor of the meter burn back 3. Rewind keeping himself in this. They both have 1 bar.
And both of them,
nobody decides.
Yeah, they both want the launcher. And Rewind spending a bar just to get Dexter out.
Good blocks by Knicks. Rewind coming in with the mix. We're not done yet. Tries to backdash and actually starts to block. And no, back 3 damage. Down 1 into the meter burn and gets caught by the mix. This should close the first game out. Rewind, despite how that started.
He's fought a lot of Supermans here on War of the Gods.
Yeah, but Scar gave him some trouble this week. You know, he only won 3-2 against Scar, so we'll see. I'm going to assume that Scar was running Superman.
Yes, he was. He's going to take the pressure of the 4-2 and one backdash from Rewind.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was an incredibly clean jump in. And doesn't finish it, gets a raw breath afterwards.
Oh man, okay, Nick's getting the damage, tries to go with the down 2, he had the read, it was too early.
Way too early in that down 2, and had enough negative frames there on that block Blood Puddle to get the startup of the laser, which is incredibly slow. And Rewind loves to do that in this matchup. He loves to use that shield to find his way in pretty much for free, because no laser will actually hit that shield. And what a whip punish!
Wow.
With the Blood Puddle. Rewind, calm down.
All right, Knicks gets the down 1, and Rewind answers back with a down 1 into the puddle, the corner switch. Okay, good block on the wake up, down 2.
What a tech that
Very
would have
good
been.
tech.
That might have been a combo. I don't know if he was close enough to the corner, but he was pretty darn close right there.
He can't combo off of that anymore.
Oh, you are right. Patch notes? My bad.
It's all good. We're all getting used to it, especially us Fate players.
Ooh.
And here we go. Knicks has the corner and the trait. We're getting the damage, boys. Oh, it misses the secondary forward 3. Goes for it again, push block. Knicks just keeping himself away with these lasers. And one more laser, or the interactable is going to do it. Very good by Knicks. We're tied. This is one of my favorite stages.
Yeah, one of the probably the biggest back. Wow, he just counter poked with a throw against down 1. Rewind, getting the bar early, and the 4-2 getting him out of blast range.
Wow, I thought he was going to get hit, and maybe Knicks just knew, and he jumps over the puddle.
This is the same
Knicks
start.
putting himself on the board here.
That's really the same start he had to last game, where he got the clean jump in on the puddle, got the corner position. Rewind's able to reverse this a little bit, and wake up throw by Knicks.
And the throw, it is so ridiculous the amount of reads on the throw, and people do the NJP. to whiff punish, and Knicks looking so good.
You're just like me.
I'm nothing like you.
Yeah, talk about a complete turnaround. Knicks going to Superman and has made all the right reads, it seems. And Rewind, as I mentioned, looks so strong against Superman the first few weeks. Starting to look much different.
You can't count Rewind out just yet. We're in the corner, baby. We don't have Dexstar, but we have the mix even still. No meter, but now we're getting damage. Knicks is going for the damage and a throw.
That turned it into a 600 damage combo. 430 into a 170 throw.
You're absolutely right. Rewind trying to go at the interactable. No dice for you, sir. Okay.
We've seen crazier things happen here on War of the Gods just on Saturday. Comebacks can happen.
Yes, they can. 4% damage or 4% health. No biggie. Just make the reads. And the mix.
He actually didn't believe in that blood pull and he threw Dexstar too early. Wasn't able to apply any more pressure. And without Dexstar to save him, these lasers are going to be quite a nuisance. That's a lot of chip.
But here we, oh, wait a minute though. Rewind still has one more bar to work with and Dexstar. We got the shield. And the big red machine coming in with the mix and the clash.
Rewind can do 15% safely and try to kill with a bar, but he decides to keep both and use it for a meter burn roll into the active frames of the laser.
Working out for you. You just got to go with that Black Adam because he is absolutely ridiculous. He is safe. He has the highest damage in the game. And he's just absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god, the 4-2-3.
Walk up 4-2 has worked back-to-back for Knicks. And look at this commanding health lead. Working on a perfect. One went for a scoop after trade.
No punish.
Now I've seen everything.
Rewind. Oh, and the down two. Knicks looking super strong. One health bar away from moving on in this bracket.
How many trips to the library has Knicks made? Because this man is making all of the reads right now.
He has done his homework, sir. And these down one. Man, he is just playing so good. Knicks has barely taken any damage in this match. And we're going for a ride, baby.
That's a big old fish, and here comes Manta for the assist.
Good God almighty. Rewind has 3 bars to work with. He can get really good damage, but he is so far behind even Black Adam standards.
All right, 3 combos now.
He's got a lot of
away from
combos.
this Statue of Atlantis.
Oh no, he could not cap it. Oh! I'm not even sure what happened there.
Only a real master territory right now. 38 health versus over 1,000.
Literally one hit by Knicks is gonna close. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I can't even concentrate. Rewind playing this so patient, but Knicks walking back, not watching his toes.
Knicks has a super. Any button can go punished.
And that does go full screen. He does fly at you.
Oh no!
Oh, and the bait will kill him.
jumping.
Oh my.
That's like trying to jump a speed.
Double top 5 play set. That set was absolutely ridiculous.
We actually could have pulled every highlight from that match and it would have ended up on top 5 plays, but we didn't want to seem too biased here.
Right.
We wanted to give it a little bit of variety, as HoneyBee's already off to a huge start. This is what Flash wants. He wants you in the corner, he wants you guessing, and he still has trait. If he confirms one lightning kick, it's about to be lights out. But SylverRye back on the prowl in the corner.
And good push block gets rid of the mech bats. SylverRye is trying to keep away, throw his batarangs. Oh, and he hops right over. Wow, the reaction by SylverRye, the meter burn batarang. Was going for that damage, and here we go with the conversions. SylverRye goes for the reset.
And the EX battering knocking him out of the running man stance. And HoneyBee is content with building some bar. Gonna try to work his way in eventually. Oh, went in with the slide, tried to slide in those DMs, and SylverRye blocked him.
Oh, and didn't believe on the down 1-2, and we're gonna, okay, and here we go.
Oh, went for something sneaky, but I don't think he got everything he wanted there, but that's okay. Threw another 50-50, just in case.
Can we hurry this up?
HoneyBee sitting on about 69 life and just meets the trait bats. SylverRye keeping that composure. Here we go into the second health bar. Both of us all tied up.
Back on the prowl of this SylverRye. These reads with the up batarangs are insane. I mean, to up batarang a Sonic Pound. I mean, what's a million? And then back to back, we get it again here from SylverRye.
Jesus.
Speak of the devil and he will show up. And that read appears again.
This is looking good for SylverRye and a clash by B.
Time trial. You're still a step slow.
He does spin both bars. HoneyBee sitting on 0 meter, almost has that first bar, but SylverRye trying to keep alive here. Meter burn, batarang, the back two.
Ooh, and the glitter right through Flash's body. Usually has a gigantic hitbox. And HoneyBee, that's a good breaker there. Or wager there from SylverRye. HoneyBee would have just applied mix upon mix upon mix there in the corner, and if he got hit, he did have trait. And no, trait does come, and this running man stance is not going to save him there. But
oh, and he got hit by it again. He's just letting these running mans. Okay. Oh my God, SylverRye, please. Slow down projectiles and work their way in. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. And here we go, into the pressure.
And everything being slowed down.
Which he can combo off a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, and you know, that's something that we saw from Nimble Reptile at the end of MKX, from the likes of Illusions, where they would slow down time just to kind of play neutral with, and it would just throw everyone's game plan out of the window. That explosion hit so far away. And another one.
Oh my God, okay. You've woken the beast. HoneyBee is, he's woken up now.
Guys, emotes are hot for both of these teams. Who is going to take this? Method? CR. Show those emotes in the chat who you guys want to take this.
Woo!
And we're going to see another explosion. We are not. And that was the mix from HoneyBee. So smart.
Oh my God, SylverRye tried the air tech and it worked, but then got caught by another mix.
Oh no.
Oh no, that had to have been an input error. I don't think SylverRye wanted that up grapple. Sometimes it just happens. But SylverRye not out yet.
And if HoneyBee is able to take this, I think that SylverRye is going to go for the immediate stage switch, because that corner has done about a bar alone, if not more, and that is going to do it. HoneyBee is going to tie us up here at 1-1. I'm looking
City. In the back of the theater, okay.
And already off to the perfect start is HoneyBee. Trait combo into the corner. Gonna get the play, even some more mix, and here we go.
Okay, HoneyBee, here we go.
Comboing off the hitbox in the corner, and the reach from SylverRye off out of ring. Stop it, young man.
On that down two. So good by HoneyBee. SylverRye trying to find his way out. This may not kill. 10 damage left, and the Savage Slide coming out by SylverRye. And here we go. Meter burn. Oh no, and had the conversion, but crossed up with the 4-3. Okay, SylverRye.
That down two has been a godsend here for the Godskin, the Flash God Lord himself. Lowering that hurtbox all the way to the ground, and that nice hitbox going upwards. HoneyBee using it perfectly against Batman's jump 2, considered one of the best jump-ins, if not the best jump-in in the game. And he has had some sick conversions off these headbutts in the corner.
Yeah, Batman with his jump 2, Catwoman's jump 2. There's a couple jump 2s out there that, you know, are really crazy, but like you said, Flash, you know, almost has like a Sonya from MKX down 2, lowers his hurtbox, throws his legs up. Oh my God. Good conversion here to close this first health bar out. SylverRye looking for a lifeline, only has 300 health left.
Look at how much meter HoneyBee has. Will we see another super finish? Oh, and that crossed up. Flash players, no strangers to cross up 4-3. Oh, and the slide is gonna get us over here.
Okay, HoneyBee.
We're starting to swag out here. That is some Injustice 1 stuff, to throw out the trait and go for the slide at the end of a match, because you can combo off it while you are in trait. That was very, very sneaky there from HoneyBee, and he is gonna take the command.
But just didn't have the resources to capitalize on those reads.
Yeah,
but it's a new game, though.
And this is where I was telling you that the Flash really can do anything he wants, as long as you have the Speed Force, right? We've actually talked about this from the comic books, okay? He had the Speed Force there. Yeah. He was able to combo off a slide into Super. And he just ran across the entire football field. And SylverRye did not cheat. He hasn't checked him without trait. And that's something that he might want to look into, because HoneyBee held that for quite some time.
Okay, SylverRye getting his pressure going here. And the meter burn bat actually connected, but no conversion by SylverRye. Waiting for his trait bats to come back.
Yeah, as you see there, SylverRye just lets HoneyBee in for free when he doesn't have trade out. What a backdash there, and this is all gonna combo. Meterless damage. Did not finish it out, could have done a headbutt, could have done anything there. And the Savage down two, kind of giving SylverRye a little taste of his own medicine there with that raw down two, and getting past the meter for battering, everything going right for HoneyBee.
Very good punish by SylverRye. Very good recognition. And this could actually close it out, and if he doesn't drop it, very good. SylverRye still in this. Oh my God, the meter burn 4-3 took the hit of that skull. I'm not even sure what animal it belongs to, but anyway. Okay, HoneyBee is swagging now, getting this damage.
And Rye didn't even check him with the trait there, just let him running man stance his way in.
I think Rye knows that HoneyBee's trying to bait him to get rid of the bat. And so he's trying to bait him as well, and just trying to hold on to it, and gets caught by the 4-2.
You're done with the regime. Never again, Bruce.
And HoneyBee, I think, can actually do damage here if he chooses to, and he does.
Rye's gonna hold on to a bar, and HoneyBee does not. That's gonna close it out.
Pad 3-0 over Wheezy, 3-0 over Son Goku Nova, 3-1 over Emperor Knicks, and 3-1 over PL. The loser of this will face HoneyBee, but we are seeing the man Cyborg and his mid projectiles and all of his setups and mix. Illusions pulling out a huge surprise this week.
Yes, and all these checks with the mids, I think he's trying to win the chip game right now, but all it takes is one hit from Aquaman, and half of your life is about to disappear. That's the King of Atlantis right there.
Well, as we talked about last week, you know, when we saw the Joker, we saw a couple characters we weren't, you know, ready for people to pick. Illusions is sitting in winners, so maybe this is just one of those things, oh, let me try it out, see how it works. I want to show some swag here. I want to bring some hype to this top 8, week 4. Illusions bringing the Cyborg, but nearly losing his first health bar here. One from the deep or Trident is going to do it.
And that Trident toss is going to pay off down the road, because we've seen a lot of jumping from Illusions, but these projectiles really are annoying for Aquaman, because he can't really check them full screen, because Cyborg can get another one out, and then he is winning the damage game there, and all the ship is adding up for Illusions. It's not looking terrible, he just has to avoid these big hits.
Down one. Oh, okay.
This will about
going all the way back to the back of the theater yet again.
It's about to even us up, and the back three not big enough, as the good read look right there from Illusions with the jump back projectile. He's gonna wager early here. And 3-0, Illusions.
3 bars.
Getting all that health back, and now if he plays the chip game,
he could be sitting pretty. We'll see how this pays off, and Illusion's just kind of waiting there. I feel like he could probably jump, but maybe not.
Oh,
I'm not sure. It looks like he has enough time.
And as you see there, Cyborg's projectile beating out from the deep by 2 damage. Ooh. And now look at the health lead from Illusions, putting out the rockets just in case. And we haven't seen any trait from Illusions in it. It does not go away on hit, and he went for the steam there, but it's not going to get it.
Dangerous place. This is a dangerous place. Not watching his feet. He's already clashed, and this is going to get away from him.
A huge comeback by Dragon there. Still not good enough to make me like Black Adam here. But this is definitely the pick of choice for Aquaman in tournament, is Black Adam. He seems to be the only one that counters cleanly. Other than maybe Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is definitely a struggle for Aquaman, but we don't really see that pick as much at all. in comparison to Black Adam.
You know, Dragon, that is his secondary. I mean, I guess we could say that. We haven't really seen Dragon pull out the Ivy as much, but either way, you know, Dragon definitely knows that matchup. And
yeah, he's even opted to play the mirror when he's fought other Aquaman, like at Daggett CEO. He's perfectly content with playing the Aquaman mirror, which a lot of Aquaman players do not actually like. Good check with the Palatine after Trident Rush.
I don't think anybody really likes. I don't think anybody really likes Aquaman. Even people that play Aquaman don't like Aquaman. But here we go. Meter burn, Trident Rush. Good push block.
Ooh, a lot of neutral here. Neither of them want to do anything. The low lightning is about the only safe thing that's going to happen full screen. And all this chip, not enough. Coming out of the wire here in the extender dive kick. This is very close.
Dragon may have been looking for a down 2 there to compete with that dive kick. But either way, they're still pretty much even in health. Dragon just has to...
Ooh,
and there we
big
go.
Old forward 1. And something happened there that I noticed so much in this scene. So in this matchup, anytime someone picks Black Adam against Aquaman, for some reason, the first from the deep never goes punished.
Yeah, with the black magic.
Yep, Dragon threw one from the deep there. No reversal black magic. Oh, it's always the first one that goes unpunished.
It's got that little bit of block stun, and sometimes you just put it in too early and it doesn't work.
And the second one! That is, you know, almost the reasoning behind this pick is that it takes from the deep out of the matchup. And Illusions, 0 for 2 on punishing it.
Good down 2 by Illusions. Was going to get some decent damage out of that. Dragon with the clash. Wagers 1 bar. Illusion still with the health lead, and this is how the last match was. Illusions had a pretty comfortable health lead, and then he let it get away from him.
And Dragon's really good at interrupting those down 1 Palpatines. There's nothing that Black Adam can really do after down 1 except for trait. And guys, the loser of this is going to go down into the loser's bracket where they will be playing HoneyBee. HoneyBee gets the loser of this match.
So that means he'll either be going against Aquaman or the man of many characters, Illusions. And it could be a Green Arrow versus Flash match. It looks like Illusions has taken this, tied us up 1-1.
Just a couple of days that he has been picking him in long sets with people. But I had no idea that it was going to be broken out in tournament. Because Dragon is one of those guys that will play almost every character just to get a feel for him. And off to a big start here.
And the down 1 into the hands, okay. And the overhead.
He did that 4-3 after a blocked down 1. And it is working right now. Everything is working for Dragon. Down 1 into EXLA. Illusion's trying to get things started, but that dive kick a little too soon.
A Kandaki child could best you. Aton, give me strength.
We'll see what the wager is here.
Illusions gets half of that health back. What a commanding lead for Dragon in a character we've never even seen him play.
Yeah, and he's sitting so comfortable right now. He's trying to find his way in, but really no reason to. Illusions doesn't have the health lead, and he's the one backing up. And Dragon coming in with the 480 damage and the conversions on deck. Please, sir, 260. We're almost through here, and Meter burns the Palpatine for all that damage. 2 one-sided. Yeah, Illusions barely lost, so I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. And it looks like Cyborg, you know, he can check the air, he can check the dive kicks. He's got some really good pressure and actually a lot of plus frames to work with.
Yeah, look at the spacing right now from Illusions. In full control, full screen, and very good punish on the dive kick, recognizing that it was not meter burn. Oh,
and we got the trade out.
He put out the Roomba, but the Roomba went the other way trying to clean up.
Not as smart as some of the smart bugs in MKX, all those tracking. Oh, wow, that was just crazy right there.
Very good delayed wake up by Dragon there. That would have been a very meaty and ambiguous cross-up. That I haven't really seen too many Cyborgs back in the Justice 1. He had some crazy stuff in the corner with that grappling hook. He had restands into grappling hooks, and he could 50-50 all day off of it.
Oh, and this pick is looking so good right now. Dragon sitting on full stick of butter. Doesn't have a chance to use it, and finally does, and traits up. Very smart stuff by Dragon just to get rid of that first health bar. Oh, and a down 2. Even on a down 2.
And that's twice Illusions has used the interactable to get out of that meter burn 4-3 on wake up. When the rumor comes out, no matter what, it's coming.
And Dragon actually blocked it. Dragon there looking for a meter burn roll. Yeah, I mean, he just wasn't watching his feet there in the corner and tried to use the interactable, and that's just what cost him the match.
Oh, what a trade.
Some nice damage.
And this is the chip battle already in Illusions' favor. And right there, damage in his favor. This is good full screen for Illusions.
Tries to catch him in the air jumping, and it looks like this may force Aquaman to come in a little bit. Oh. Illusion's doing so good, staying just out of range of that from the deep. It will grab you out of the air, but only if you're so low.
Oh, Dragon not respecting anything there. Oh, the Roomba!
Oh my God!
Coming under his feet.
Brings out the trait, grapples himself out of there, gets the damage in a full screen position. And Dragon with the down 2 could take the first health bar. He will burn the meter.
We've seen a lot of meter burn roll already from Dragon. He does not want to play this full screen game. And that's going to do it. This is very tight, down to 1 health bar each. And this has been incredibly even.
Yes, it has.
Dragon now has the bar to play with if he wants to attempt meter burn rolls. If he wants to attempt something here, trades up just in case the jump in worked. A very good meter burn roll again from Dragon. And burning that wager right after Dragon spends a bar so that he has the advantage here.
Yes, sir, and he does vote 2 bars, so he doesn't have any meter. Brings the Roomba out. It does not explode. Dragon on the wrong side of it. It's still going somewhere in the depths of Gotham City.
Trying to clean up the streets since Batman's not doing the job.
That's right. Dragon catching up here. We're both in the 400s, and we're meter burning the Trident Rush, getting the chip damage. Illusion still has trait available. Oh, and that is gonna do it. Clutch neutral jump punch by Dragon. Look, I could go on about this for days. It's just unfair. It doesn't cripple him, but it's just unfair.
Oh, look at the gear that WoundCowboy has on too. That is some sexy looking fake gear.
Yeah, that helmet is sexy.
Oh, and already a master of these interactables is Semiij. Catching some startup there, and this is some big girl damage in the corner. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Semiij. You know, it's just the first game, Semiij. You know, you don't have to go in that hard. You just get a feel for it, man. Now, Semiij, I was waiting on him to do the evasion and just walk right by that door that was placed there. You know, if that happens in tournament, somebody's got to fix this. Did you know about that?
I did not.
Yeah, it's very precise and it's so weird. But if Dr. Fate does his orb where he stops it, Catwoman can walk pretty close to it, do an evasion, and then just walk right through it. But it's very precise, but still, I'm waiting to. Semiij, I know he's probably done that in practice mode at least. But here we go, Semiij running away with this thing. Only has about 200, and that could do it.
That's your average start here from Noble Semiij. That is the
begin.
You know, you got to point out that the man is rocking his War of the Gods apparel with the aviators. But Semiij, here we go with the damage already. Spent the bar, 440, going into the corner, and the whip trip, and the overheads, and a wake up from Cowboy.
Oh, so much chip damage. Semiij so smart. Controlling all of the space right now. It doesn't even look like Wound can press a button right now. Semiij is all over this. Finally. jumping into an orb. Ooh, and that Ankh hitting just behind.
Yeah, if he would have done the 4-3 and just committed, he could have really got some good damage going for him there.
Ooh, and the meter burn back three of Catwoman. There's probably going to be a shirt with that special on it by the end of the game, just like Injustice 1, where some of these specials that just make you go,
Semiij is trying to jump over that. And Wound does spin the meter. Just close that first health bar out. And WoundCowboy looking really good right now.
This is a good comeback here from Wound. Once he got out of the corner, built some space, was able to zone. And that's what we saw in pool play, was once he got the space to play with to zone, he looked very strong. But in Catwoman's, I believe it's 4-2 range, it's very tough.
Yeah, because Semiij, you know, he's a king at that range. He'll bait you into a button, or he'll just backdash and block whatever you do. Hopefully it's nothing risky, and he will punish if it is. Forcing the clash.
Karma's a beast.
Cowboy does have the meter advantage. Okay, spins one bar.
Oh,
and we're pretty much even.
Semiij throwing the chair. That was meant to help someone, Semiij. Come on.
Surprised this fight's not over?
This chaos ends now.
Yeah, we are in an asylum, and Semiij says, you know what, I don't care. All of these are weapons. Semiij's looking to go up 2-0 and the cancel by Cowboy.
Oh, very good stop
and he does,
on the orb.
Oh, and no 4-2. Okay, we're going to build the Onks. The blast comes down.
On a chip. And if Semiij would have meter burned that cat dash, he actually would have made it through that orb. We all know that Catwoman is just a female Black Adam when it comes to damage, for some reason.
That whip trip has so much range, and that interactable will catch Dr. Fate out of the air. And the evasion!
Oh, and here we go. Wow, getting the healthy early for the first time. Ooh, Semiij almost erased it though.
And very good. There's that meter burn cat dash right there. We're getting the damage. Almost 400. So you were pretty much right. 376. That definitely would have killed.
Getting some decent damage here. Wound and building the space. Now he's going to go back to the zoning. Still has a bar if he wants to stop a orb, but he's decides to spend it all on the damage on block. And perfect play from Wound.
Wow.
Baiting out the cat dash, punishing accordingly. WoundCowboy on top now in this match. And making all the right reads.
Cowboy just playing this so perfect. And a down 2. Rarely do we see the Dr. Fate down 2. And now we get to see Semiij taking WoundCowboy to the corner. The trade is gone.
Yes, that orb out, that has stopped a few of these jump 2s. Not all of them, because you cannot stop them all.
Keeps him in the corner. Semiij, one more combo is really going to turn things around in a clash by WoundCowboy.
Karma's a beast.
Semiij will walk away. All the meter is burnt.
And now a lot of resources for Wound. He does get a bar. And here we go.
Woo! Okay, WoundCowboy, show me something. 350 damage. And now we're sitting pretty in the cat dash.
And Semiij all over it, even with the air tech, wasn't able to. How about you, Echo? That's cold-blooded right there.
All right, 4-2 into the trait. We're going for the damage here early. And so is Semiij, meterless. Oh, and that would have been unblockable. But the good thing is that interactable is off the table. That would have, just like match 1, Semiij has some dirty stuff he can use with those interactables and the bombs.
Which are being played and just striking out of nowhere. Semiij with that jump too. Doing it preemptively as if he knew that Wound was going to try to jump out of the corner there. The presence of mind.
Yeah, last time WoundCowboy was in this situation, he wound up finding his way out of there and taking the match, but meter burn, okay.
Fate is not on your side.
Karma's a beast.
And this is such a hole for WoundCowboy right now with no meter to play with. And all it's going to take is one jump, too, here from Semiij. And he's jumping there and going right into the unblockable gargoyle. And the jump back to in a full conversion, and Semiij is going to take it 3-1 over WoundCowboy. WoundCowboy put up a great.
Begin.
And here we go, guys.
And this is another legacy matchup. You know, there's a lot changed between both of the characters, but we'll see how much each of them retain from this matchup from Injustice 1, and we're getting the damage. The setups, oh my god, the down 1-2 into the Sonic Pound, and he actually air-teched in flashes straight, which is a big no-no, and it paid off, but he didn't block the mix, and HoneyBee taking that first health bar really quick. Oh, you gotta get out of that. Woo! All right, Illusions, firing up those arrows. Roasting some marshmallows, here we go. Oh, and just caught him with the ice arrow, oh my god. It was on block, and he let it rip, and it got him. HoneyBee pressing buttons. And Illusions pulling this thing back. And the meter burn 4-3 forces Illusions to clash.
Yet another reason you're going down.
The meter burn roll. Illusions. Applying that low overhead into the fidget spinner as our man Big D has won. I think Big D was the one that made that a little bit famous. The fidget spinner from Green Arrow. And HoneyBee letting this get away from him a little bit. Illusions bringing it back. And Illusions does have the health lead, but HoneyBee also has super. He can counter zone with the best of them with that super in an instant.
And we've seen it multiple times before where HoneyBee has been able to clutch it out with that super, but it is a big health lead for Illusions, who's been playing lights out this week.
Just 20 more damage left, and he just gets caught in the recovery of that phase. So let's go to a game 5 for this man, please. Okay, traits up. We're going with the mix. Flash cannot block when he is traded up.
What a start. Again from Illusions. Ooh, that down 2. One of the few characters in the game that can back 3 off that down 2 is the Flash. Doesn't get huge damage off it. He used to get, you know, a little more damage back in 1. And they also limited Flash's options to come in. He has to rely on that running man stance. Otherwise, he's dashing in, and it's very easy to react to dashes and simply check them with normals. What HoneyBee here, getting the trade activation, the corner carry, and what's going to be the mix. Oh, it held a little too long!
My god. The perfect wake up by Illusions to break all that and turn the tide completely.
Yeah, HoneyBee held that far too long. If he would have just let it rip, it looked like it would have worked. But, alas, we are not on an episode of Beyblade, and he did not let it rip. And Illusions is mounting this giant comeback right now, getting the corner position for himself. Ooh, and put 4 arrows for breakfast, but the Philly wake up gets him out of it. How do you even block that?
Man, I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, we're going in for a throw. HoneyBee's got to catch up here. The down 2, very good. And the 4-2 catches him. And the conversion, as we saw from the previous match. And he goes for the 4-3 and the wake-up fidget spinner again.
Is that what we're calling out? Wake up, fidget spinner, Echo.
That Big D, I think, coined that phrase, the fidget spinner, and I'm just gonna piggyback off him because
And oh, that's
I
gonna
like
do
it.
it. He cannot even air tech because of the meter burn, and Illusions stealing the second game from.
This isn't really one-sided. It's not like HoneyBee's getting them off. He's just not pulling out the win, and he jumps over, and we're gonna get that canceled.
And oh,
and we're gonna get
this hitting right now, and Illusions still hasn't lost half health, and he's got hit 100,000 times. But here we go, finally getting some damage.
Oh, and that will be a whiff punish down one into a throw. Throws HoneyBee back in the corner. Shoots him right in the head and a wake up. And the meter burn roll into a throw. The rank special doesn't matter. I get hit by that in rank so much. The meter burn roll into throw, but that's the only place I really ever see it.
Oh,
but it worked for HoneyBee.
As I mentioned before, how do you even block this? 4 arrows, how many sides is that hitting on?
All sides, all 4 sides. Front, back, top, bottom, everywhere. Oh my god.
Oh, good wake up by HoneyBee. Yeah, HoneyBee got caught. Could have gotten caught for a lot more damage there in the corner. Illusions did a regular straight trade arrow, which I believe is +2 on block, and it's something you really got to respect, especially in the corner.
And a good conversion here by Illusions.
Ooh, closing it out perfectly. Got some hits done with that instant air arrow, followed it up with, I believe, the low one, I believe is the stinger.
The slide, yes.
We're just gonna clash both of them. 3 bars of meter.
Another reason you're going down.
Ooh, it just burns all 3 of them. And a good punish. If he'd had the meter, that would have been some good damage.
Trying to find his way in his HoneyBee, but these swings
Woo!
of the bow are just so big.
And let's take a minute to talk about Illusion's bow there. That thing is so crispy looking.
Good blocks from Illusions. Oh, and the fire arrow, the damage.
HoneyBee has super. Oh, and oh my god. Okay, trait damage.
Oh,
Setup.
trying to get
Goes
smacked.
with the 4-3. And able to capitalize here. What's the setup? Jumps over the slide.
Oh!
And just gets caught by 2 overhead arrows. HoneyBee.
Screen change to the actual match. Knicks actually started out with a pretty big combo there to get us started. And WoundCowboy saying, screw fate in this matchup, going straight to Blackadder.
Yeah, Cowboy definitely wants to stay in this. He doesn't want anything to get in his way. Throw into the corner, yes. And a wake up by Knicks.
And what a start for Emperor Knicks. The lone member of Emperor, it seems. Fighting the good fight for Outworld. Oh, and that crossed up. That was pretty dirty.
Darkseid in the corner. Oh my god. Give me anything else in this game except Darkseid in the corner, because he can do so many dirty things to you. Okay.
Speaking of dirty things, Black Adam doing some damage here.
Woo! Look at that damage, though. 620, Jesus.
Oh, and got caught blocking low for too long was Knicks there, eating that overhead.
Tap your tremendous power.
And Knicks wagering incredibly early. He wouldn't have eaten a huge amount of damage there. But because this is scary right now, all WoW needs is 2 combos, and he has the bar to do it.
If he was best MK rating, he'd just need 1. He's on the 700. Okay.
And
unclashable.
And no demon to call out wouldn't interrupt on that slow overhead.
And the 4-3. Oh my god. And wow. The upward Omega Beam caught. Wasn't one-sided at all. That was down to the wire. So we'll see what happens here.
Good blocks early from Knicks. Ooh, very good. Keeping that safe. And you know, that's what's tricky with Darkseid is if the demon actually hits, you don't get to apply anything and all you get is the minute damage from the demon actually hitting it. Oh, he's got the bar here. This is going to hurt. Good night. That lack of scaling on the stomp.
Lack of scaling, please. Let Darkseid keep his damage. This man Black Adam, please. Oh, and a very good catch out of the air. Knicks sitting really pretty right now.
Yeah, Darkseid's one of those characters where, you know what, I'm actually okay with the damage.
Yeah, because he kind of lives and breathes by what Darkseid is, just the mix. You know, he's got the teleport, everything is a risk. He does have a couple safe streams, but everything is pretty slow startup. His down one's pretty fast, but boy, does it have some recovery on it. And WoundCowboy forced to clash right here. But if he takes the risk, you know, if he tries to get out or cash out with that damage and you block it, boy, you have all day to punish on Darkseid. And a throw. One of the coolest throws in the game. It catches him out of the air.
These air lasers. So good from Knicks, and very good against Black Adam, who is in the air probably 60% of the time. You know, the competitor in himself in MKX when we started to travel more. Eventually getting picked up, and now look at that. We have a top player.
That's true. Oh, and a very good recognition from Wound. Just did the forward one, realized it was the gravity. He was going to fall out of it, and it just catches him with the low stomp, the meter burn, and this is where Darkseid gets a little bit dirty on us. Oh, and he air teched, and he still takes all this damage.
WoundCowboy.
And the wake up works.
Spent 2 bars just to eat 300 damage. Feels absolutely
That's not
terrible.
a good investment.
And Knicks 1 bar away from a sweep over WoundCowboy. Oh!
Catches him jumping. This is going to be some good damage to close out that health bar. Good stuff from Wound.
Great down, too. From Wound. Not to eat the mix. I mean, when Darkseid's just floating above you, it's so scary. That stop can come so fast. And we've seen so many people fall victim to the mix where they'll be respecting the stomp. They eat the jump 3. And this is good position for Wound.
And he has clawed. He has bitten his way back. Ooh. WoundCowboy has the health lead. And it's literally going to take just one lightning bolt, but wait a minute.
Ooh, very good. He
good
air tech. He air teched while he could. If he ate the meter burn there, that would have been it. And WoundCowboy stays alive here. To keep Knicks on his toes. He isn't falling. Let's say for all these jumps from Darkseid, but you know, you can't block them all. Ooh, a lot of whiff recovery there, but nothing Wound could do as he was recovering himself. Oh, and no punish.
No punish. Cowboy looking, you know, for these teleports to get that down 2 out, which is a really good option, but kind of too focused on him and missing some of the key aspects there.
And no conversion there off the double dive kick. And Knicks doing the signature call up from Darkseid, losing the the EX up laser. Get that safe call out full screen, and there you go. There's a mix of Demon and Omega Beam afterwards.
And just when you thought Wound was going to keep a very healthy health lead, it just kind of fell away from him, but he's just got 100 more damage before he can bring this back. The Darkseid hits almost just as good as Black Adam does.
Oh, and the Demon's shutting him down right now.
You'll not rule Kondak. This day marks your end.
And what a
good down 1.
And I've seen it a lot. Knicks is mixing up what he does off of down 1. We haven't seen a whole lot of down 1 low laser that, you know, we saw from Rio a lot at CEO. He's kind of mixing up between down 1, and then he'll use that to kind of back off because he'll make you respect that right there, down 1-8. And does it again. It keeps a plus with the bar, even if he'd have blocked it. Gets the throw, and uses 1 hit.
Oh, he got the wake up in a clutch situation. Forward 1-2 whip, but the down 2 did not. What is coming now? Oh my God.
Wow, Knicks went for the same read that got him. Especially against the likes of Theo. And what's so scary is that you saw the first time that he actually encountered Theo. Ooh, that back 1 barely being out that back 3. It's hard to go under a low. But we saw Semiij, everyone that he has lost to early on in this game, the next time that he has played that match, different story. I mean, he lost to Tweety Superman week number 1, fought him week number 2, looked completely different and absolutely decimated him. And same thing goes with Theo's Aquaman, where it just looked completely different when Semiij had a week to look at the matchup and to look back and see what he's going to do differently.
And one of the key things that we saw Semiij do a lot was stay just outside of that forward 2 range. The overhead where Aquaman just slings his trident down, and we saw that just a second ago. Dragon went for the forward 2 and Semiij just out of the range of it.
Keep him safe, but instead of going for the cartwheel, goes for the pounce. Looks like it caught Dragon pressing the button.
And that was perfect by Semiij. Conditioned Dragon made him want to jump to avoid that second whip trip and knew it was coming, just cat dashed and got the remaining damage left on the table. And a good punish. A string we don't see too often.
Yeah, going for one of the forbidden strings from Aquaman, and that is 1-1-2-3. Which you have to cancel in between the 2 and the 3, but you have to input the 3 anyway. You have to do 1-1-2-3 and then cancel for it to work.
Yeah, you can't. There's a lot of little tricks behind that, and it's one of his most plus strings. You know, it's +7 or 8. I can't remember which one is +8.
That one I believe is plus. That one's +5, and then the forward 1-2-3 I believe is +7.
Okay. Yeah, the Aquaman has so many plus strings, but you know, the big ones, they all have gaps.
What a whiff punish there from Semiij, but puts himself into the corner.
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
You'll feel the ocean's power.
And Semiij,
It's the wager.
spending half of his resources, now has the health lead on Dragon. These guys are dead even if he forces a clash from Dragon.
And the down 2 and the conversion. Forcing the clash.
I've killed mice braver than you.
As I mentioned, he can keep it even if he wants, and he does. He wants to hold on to this health lead.
Good punish there by Dragon.
Oh! And that whip, big ol' hitbox, converting, even though it looked like Aquaman was right above her head. Good reversal. Oh, I was gonna say good reversal, try to rush. He's gonna try to do something there.
Begin.
And going into game number 2. First match really close, which is what we've seen in this matchup. It doesn't look too one-sided. It's just been a battle of neutral footsies, and oh no. We've seen Semiij do some dirty things with interactables, and wow, empty jump into forward 3. Changing things up.
Jesus, this damage, and it will close it out. I didn't think that combo would last that long, and it did. He activated trade, I believe, mid-combo and just cashed out.
Good check from Dragon. Gonna get as much damage as possible here in the corner. He has a lot to make up for to beat her back 3 again.
That was a good delayed wake-up by Dragon. Scouting that interactable, but still not enough. Dragon letting us get away from him.
What a whiff punish.
And that is a whiff punish.
And Dragon not even bothering with an air escape attempt there.
Begin.
Yeah, a lot of talks behind closed doors of Catwoman doing well against a lot of these top tiers. The Deadshots, the Black Adams, the Aquamans, and you know what? Everyone's still trying to find an answer for Catwoman, I think. And it's really difficult because she controls so many aspects of the game.
And she doesn't even have a projectile, sir. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
she controls so much distance.
What a punish!
Oh my god. Wow.
Dragon going for forbidden string number 2, which is back to up 3. He caught the Dragon trying to be slick there, going for the backflip. And now, back in the corner is Semiij. Semiij gonna check after this. He does, but that trident rush was so far away. And look at the damage, but puts Semiij out of the corner.
Put Semiij out of the corner, but Todd, actually, Dragon slightly has a health lead. Just very slightly, and traits up. Knew there was a punish probably coming in. Semiij sitting on 4 bars. All the meter in the world. Backdashes.
And that was so smart from Semiij. He's gonna get the punish here. Wow, what a turnaround. It cost him 2 bars. And let's see if it's gonna be worth it. If he gets any damage here, I'd say that is 100% worth it. Oh, eating the animal right to the face.
I was waiting to see what you called it this week. The animal.
I'm just going to call it an antelope. And if anyone has words for me calling that an antelope, at me on Twitter, and I will fight you in the front yard.
All right, here we go. Semiij putting Dragon back in the corner. Goes with the overheads.
Again? That looked like a punish this time. Semiij doing his homework.
Believe it or not, air teching out of from the deep, it's really tight. You got to practice that a lot. There's some air techs that are pretty easy.
And again.
Semiij's going to close it out.
We haven't seen either of them play in this top 8.
Which is very surprising that Illusions didn't go Green Arrow, considering how good he plays Green Arrow against Superman.
I take that back. We saw next to Superman against Rewind's Atrocitus and looked fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, that's what pulled it out for him. Trades up, goes with the low.
But a command lead for Illusions. This has been a tricky matchup ever since the Justice one. Ooh, almost got the background mouse there. And Bats, once he has trade out, can really control the neutral against Superman, which Superman players, aren't used to getting the neutral taken away from them, having that 4-2 at their disposal. And then, of course, there's the parry, which is a very hard read. What a meter bird right with the neutral jump by Illusions, but the parry can also be something that they can use to try to slow down Superman players, give them something to think about. You see the parry, he's already tried it twice, hasn't got anything off it yet.
And a very good backdash. Illusions tried to go with the parry. Oh my god, and that may just be a punish.
Who doesn't get the knockdown? Waits to wake up, doesn't get a full combo on that either.
You can't win this. Don't bet on it.
Does get the conversion there and forces the early wager from Knicks. This is great for Illusions, especially if he can get some damage here before losing his first bar. Oh, that laser. So much damage.
And that would have chipped out even on block. I don't even know if Illusions was blocking at that point, but it doesn't matter. Meter burn roll. Oh, if he would have committed that 4-2-3, that could have been end of story. And a down 2. It's very good to see.
The shimmy into 4-2.
This nightmare. That's not what I had planned.
Looked like it caught. Illusions trying to press a button in the corner. Oh, and the Superman punches going unchecked. That double overhead not working here. Here comes Illusions into the corner.
Plus frames, 4-3, and a down 2 at the very perfect time. Knicks corner switch and catches him with a 4-2, and that is going to close it out. Knicks
using the noble colors on his character in game.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And that's something that online tournaments give us over the offline experience, is that players get to use their own characters. What a punish on that fidget spinner attempt by Illusions.
And here we go. This is exactly what we've seen from Illusions in this matchup.
Yeah.
Keeping Superman out of the air, checking those lasers.
We saw Scars had such a hard time getting in on the zoning.
Oh, and just tried to load up another arrow. And the meter burn roll into a 4-2 is going to shut that down. And Illusion's just trying to shake his way out of this, and the air dash from Knicks at the perfect times, 3 times in a row.
But Knicks, we said earlier that even Rewind looked so good in the Superman matchup and fell to this man's Superman in Illusions. Let's see if he can try to stop that pattern that's happening tonight of Knicks giving it to these guys with a lot of Superman experience. Oh, one for the punish, missed it. We've actually seen Scoop go unpunished, I think, the entirety of War of the Gods. We've seen a lot of people try to down one it. We haven't seen the actual punish yet. That is something that I've noticed.
Sometimes I think the stuff just happens so quick, especially, somebody letting that low scoop rip like that, and you just don't expect it.
Pleasure's all yours.
and then it happens, and then it's over with. And as you saw, Illusions went with a down one freeze arrow and straight into the back three, and didn't realize the ice arrow had actually not even frozen. It wasn't a punish.
Oh, I like what Illusions was going there, throwing those down ones just in case he did wake up Superman punch. That was really smart from Illusions. Oh, he's gonna keep the corner position here. Oh, what a conversion off the anti-air electric arrow.
Hello, boxing glove arrow.
This is gonna even us up here with no wagers on the board.
Pretty much dead even. Meter burn roll into a down one freeze. It's going to scale pretty good, but and just gets caught. Illusions scouting that out every time before. Just gets caught by at that time 4-2-3 trades up.
What a ballsy check on that trade cancel. And a downward in the throw, and Illusions is going to tie us up at 1-1. Very close though.
You know, maybe something like heroic brutalities from the MK versus DC. You know, something. Who knows, really?
Yeah, NRS, you never know what they've got going on. Big start from Knicks again, hitting hard. Got a little bit of a corner push, but the wake up from Illusions is going to reset this full screen neutral, and now Knicks trying to work his way in. Has no meter. Oh, if he did the straight arrow, that would have knocked him out of the air. Ooh. We've seen what neutral jump 2 can do, as we saw Tweety mount that comeback on Saturday.
That's right. Tweety had such perfect spacing for every time HoneyBee decided to wake up. He knew exactly what was coming every time and capitalized on it. It was so great. But Knicks staying alive here. Has the health lead. Illusions just trying to clutch it out, and a meter burn throw in, or a meter burn roll into a throw, and the wake up.
That's what I call justice.
I love Nick's use of that Superman punch. Very similar to Theo, where as long as he's within space of using it, he is not afraid to throw it out.
Now where's that sleeping gas arrow?
Especially in a situation like that, where if you block it, you know, it's pretty much chip out anyway, but...
Oh! Incredibly early wager from Illusions. And didn't spend a single thing, just didn't want to eat the damage and hold on to all of his resources. Paying off early. Ooh. Unfortunately, got a side switch there. And use the meter just to try to keep up the momentum. Scary stuff, and checks the trade cancel again. Very smart from Illusions.
Nick's kind of falling back here. He's still sitting on 4 bars and a clash, though, and that is going to be a punish. But Illusions keeping it unclashable because he did not finish the combo in a push block. And this is just a scramble right now. Anything and everything can happen. 55 health points left and just gets hit by an arrow. Kind of easy to do when you have 30 players.
Oh, 30! Oh,
right, here we go.
Arrow hitting behind green arrow there and actually hitting the teleport. What a start from Illusions, already trying to take the breath out of Knicks' comeback attempt.
And look at this. Overhead works and the damage is coming in. Almost 500 damage, Jesus. Oh, and that actually worked. I thought it was, the Parademon is on the wrong side. He's facing this, like, oh my God, I don't even know what's going on.
Ooh, teleporting into the knee there. Big turnaround from Knicks, getting the damage late. And now only has 1 bar to tie us up at 2-2, and the overhead not working this time, but Knicks keeping it plus.
Oh, try to teleport out just a little bit too slow on the startup. Illusions. Oh, and almost the conversion by Illusions. That would have been so sweet.
Oh, the raw meter burn back 3. The pimp slap from hell.
Good stuff by Illusions, putting him back in the corner, taking that health bar, and has the meter advantage at the moment. Goes with the mix.
Oh no, just holding the arrow there. From Illusions, he's trying to mount the comeback here. He's not. He doesn't want to be out of this right now.
Oh, and tries to get that freeze arrow. Tries to freeze him into summoning that Parademon.
Oh, and the throw is going to close it out.
Knicks is going to take us to a Game 5. We'll see now if Illusions makes a switch.
Go to the Batman like we thought. And has home field advantage, but gets hit with a clean jump in, and this is going to hurt. Mid 400s if he lands it. Oh, he got 500. Good lord.
500.
I actually didn't calculate the jump in because you don't see the clean jump ins into the back one.
Meter burn roll. Getting this pressure started. Back 1-1. And that is unblockable, that bench. Oh, and a very good reaction with the jump too, of all things. And that laser only hits one time, despite how many right angles it throws out.
Ooh, barely got the demon call out safely there, and good use of invincibility.
Slides under. Oh my god.
A lot of stuff happening
Illusion.
right now. Oh, wow. Damage for damage. Knicks barely beating out that jump too.
I think if Knicks had just a little bit more, less health, we would actually had a tie round, and that would have been a first.
Big read from Illusions there, doing it down one after a jump in. Reading that back one, and that didn't even trip guard. It looked like it was gonna.
It looked like Knicks was trying to go with a down two there after that trait bat on block. And he's been very good at that with Superman.
Oh, and a lot of wake-ups from Knicks.
Jesus.
And a meter burn forward three.
Oh, no.
Big healthy now for Illusions.
That was so good by Illusions. Had Knicks walking forward right into that forward three.
Ooh. And what a read with the up battering, and that is gonna send Knicks home.
Begin.
And he does go with Aquaman.
And these were really close games the two times we saw this matchup first time around. And striking. First, Blood is Dragon trying to go for the hard knockdown setup. Doesn't get full damage there, but still got 380 for his attempt. And Dragon's so good at blowing up these pokes into specials. He's been over it all night.
And those mid projectiles all over the screen, jumping out from the deep range.
Dragon going for those reads of the air blasts. And this has looked good for Illusions. It's always looked good for Illusions outside of getting comboed.
Yeah, I mean, once he gets punished, you know, that significantly, Aquaman does so much damage. You know, we really haven't even seen, you know, Illusions do very many, you know, huge combos. It's just all been chip damage, some good projectile trades, and his trade.
Oh, and there's a Trident toss.
I'll drag you to the depths.
Very good in this matchup as Cyborg is going to be airborne a lot, and the from the deep is just going to lose the chip battle. So it's very good to throw every once in a while if you think that Cyborg is going to go for the air projectile. Oh, and what a counter read from Illusions, doing the straight one, catching Dragon jumping himself. Ooh, trying to backdash there. There are very tight windows where you can't backdash through projectiles. And there's that meter burn roll we saw. Used to great avail in their first encounter.
Oh, and this damage right now. Dragon tries to end in the sweep.
Goes on the Roomba, and going right into it is Dragon.
Should I summon the shark?
And that would have been Illusion's first full combo, and it gets clashed by Dragon. Burns 2 bars, gets some health back.
And what a comeback that Illusions has mounted after eating half health to start us off, and then 2 for 2 on the meter burn roll reads. Oh, forcing a wager, catching a forward dash.
By Neptune, I won't yield.
And that huge fist by Cyborg. Okay, Illusion sitting on 215 health. Dragon, pretty much exactly double that.
Illusion standing up in the active frames, and yep, meter burn roll. You had to see it coming. He has another bar. And coming again! And no! If he'd have got the projectile early in that jump arc, it probably would have hit Dragon, but he needed a 6 to advance and got a 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just shy of pulling out that W. And Dragon already sitting on 2 bars. Now 3 bars.
Oh, he's got a lot of meter burn roll, and here comes one. Could have punished that. Not very hard because it is Cyborg after all, and he had no meter, but all he got was a down 1 and nothing else for it. Still holding on to a health lead now. Though his illusions, these projectiles, so annoying for Aquaman. And there's...
And a very good punish.
That is the first meter burn roll completely scoped out by illusions. Very good, picking up on the patterns that Dragon has laid before him.
Yeah, we saw him go for a punish on another meter burn roll in the last match. It just didn't work out for him. But it looks like he's scouting it now. He knows about when he's going to come off that meter for those.
Putting out the Roomba, here it comes, ever so slowly.
Cleaning up Joker's playground.
Oh, and what a meter burn roll that's going to do. It cost 2 bars, but got him the rest of the health bar.
And actually, look at Dragon's health right now. He's sitting at 285. That kind of got away from me. I did not realize that much damage had been done.
Those projectiles add up. Ooh, puts himself in the corner. Scary place to be. And one more projectile will do it. I believe they do even 90 damage. 90.67 to be exact.
And there it is.
Until tonight.
Exactly. We never talk about Cyborg. He's kind of forgotten, especially after how bad he was in Injustice 1. But, you know, it's one thing to take note of. Illusions really hasn't done any combos. It's not, I'm saying he can't do them. I'm saying he's playing the keep away game. You know, he's just doing so much damage through these projectiles and setups. And every time that he has got an opening and actually went for a full combo, Dragon has clashed. So we would have seen at least 2 by now, but those clashes came in and just kind of ruined our dreams for us.
Ooh, great down 2.
And a good down 2.
Yeah, through the EX air projectile, and Dragon off to a great start. Ooh, the back 2 doesn't go far enough just because the interactable, but the Roomba's coming! Gotta love that Roomba. Hit or block, it is going to be on its way.
With us, right? As long as it benefits Atlantis.
If you guys need a Roomba yourselves, guys, it does the cleaning for you. As you are witnessing right now with illusions. Oh, and that is a good trade for Dragon with the Trident toss.
Good catch by Illusions right there.
Look at the health and meter lead for Dragon now. We'll see what Illusions can do. It is going to be an uphill battle from here on out. Oh, that Roomba is still coming. Here it comes in. Good block from Dragon.
Good block. And that was a cross-up traits out. Down 1 and a Trident rush.
Even meter. Ooh, very good push block. And that jump normal didn't even go anywhere. Ooh, protecting himself. I like this play from Illusions.
The Roomba's out. Cross up. Good block by Dragon. Oh, and it just barely caught with that jump normal.
And now out of nowhere, Illusions has the health lead. What is going on right now? And again.
Oh, and it just early.
Oh, out of nowhere!
God, the wake up. No idea who Illusions is going to roll with. This man, he plays so many characters, even a character like Cyborg, who we forgot was even a character, even a choice in the game.
That from the deep reached the sky. The Kraken wasn't having it this time around. And I'm noticing that Cyborg's building quite a bit of meter with all these projectiles. Especially if it forces a block, which is going to, most of the time, being a mid. Ooh, and to the Roomba!
And a Dragon.
Ooh,
almost a conversion, too.
And caught with the overhead on Wake Up. That is plus. Ooh, did not have to push block that. He actually could have got a punish. I'm not too sure what Cyborg could have punished it with from that range. And you've been getting away from here, and that's going to do an Illusions.
Oh my God.
1 bar of health away from taking it over Dragon in the run back. Putting out the Roomba, and here it comes.
These mid projectiles, Dragon is going to have to find his way in and get rid of this first health bar before this gets away from him.
Yeah, this is all in Cyborg's favor until that bar of health is gone.
And there it is. Dragon finally found his chance to get that from the deep and just get it over with.
Dragon does have 1 more to play with. They expect a meter burn roll attempt. We've seen it so many times before. These trades are not good. There's the meter burn roll. Illusion's ready. Back to full screen.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a block from Dragon. How did you even block that?
You know, Dragon has blocked so many tricky setups that I know I would have been hit with.
Right? As long as it benefits Atlantis.
Because for one, I don't even know what Cyborg's setups are. like, this is a character that I'll be honest, I've not even looked into yet. But I know he's got some
Went
plus
for the wake-up
strings. He's got some
tackle,
good mid.
finally! People have been waiting on the tackle all night, and it almost works. And 2 projectiles away is Illusions.
178, 55. These are
And
all
that
mid,
is it!
And Dragon gets caught.
And going to his main bay, his main squeeze, the apple of his life, it is Green Arrow against Catwoman.
And we'll see how much Semiij knows about this character. Illusions tried to down one punish that cat dash, just not enough. Semiij able to backdash out to keep this corner pressure going.
Ooh, if he'd have come down with the jump one instead, would have been able to apply some pressure there. Stay going for the jump two, which is a little too far forward, but paying off there, and into the corner comes some big old Selena damage.
Looked like Illusions maybe tried to anti-air with that slide or get himself out of the corner one and just got caught.
Oh, and coming in from downtown is Semiij, and there's the quick start that we always allude to.
Oh, and just came a little bit too close. Not able to get that ice arrow out.
And what a trip guard from Semiij, forcing the early clash. This is the momentum that we talk about, where he just takes the life out of you. And we've seen so many different characters tonight. Who would have thought Green Arrow, Catwoman is our grand final, and to get here, Cyborg of all characters. What a night here at War of the Gods.
Semiij doing really well, just avoiding those arrow situations, coming in with the jump two, and a good down two by Semiij. Air Tech, Illusions. Does not want any part of this corner, trying to find his way out. Semiij, and the wake up arrows by Semiij, or by Illusions. My goodness, so much going on right now. Okay, Illusions takes the first health bar.
What a turnaround off the huge read, as you mentioned, what the up arrow can be. It can give you just a little bit of a boost, and he is trying to mount a comeback right now.
With the respect. Oh my god.
Good block.
The meter burn roll into nothing.
Well, this is a scary situation. Semiij has a full stick of butter. Let's see what he can put in the oven. Oh, and throwing the trash can at him from downtown. Now look at this health lead from Illusions.
Oh, and very good by Semiij using the jump too. Oh, and the whiff recovery of that throw almost got the punish. And the cat dash. Back three. Keeps him in the corner. Illusions just built that bar.
Oh, and the chip damage. So nasty from Semiij. And now he's losing the health lead again. And great mix by Illusions there, and now only one hit for either of them really, and there's the wager.
You're in my space.
His only opportune moment to do so, and he gets the wager out.
He will spin 2 bars and take the health lead. Everything has turned around now. It looked like Illusions was going to run away with the first game. Now just trying to play keep away. Gets caught by the low whip. Oh my goodness. And Semiij has turned it around, taking the first game.
What a read on if he can accomplish against Semiij, who is just known for starting off the match so strong, getting health leads and running away with it.
The amount of games that Illusions has been in tonight where they go down to like the last 20% health is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know how Illusions keeps his composure like this. He's been in way too many nail biters tonight.
That he has, and that just shows how good of a player he is. Just the mental strength, and wow, that was an ambiguous neutral jump one from Semiij, who's been doing all kinds of setups off that same exact setup. He'll do a neutral jump one, he'll do an empty jump into the low, and he even did empty jump into forward three just to throw off his opponent.
Not even armored either. He didn't even burn the bar. He committed to it wholeheartedly. Illusions got quite the journey ahead of him. Oh, and no whip punish.
Ooh, and a flick of the wrist there from Semiij. Nothing like a 3/4 screen low and a half to three-quarter screen jump into to just keep your mind at bay. Oh my, that hit from so far away.
It's a half screen jump in. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the down one freeze arrow after the meter burn jumps back.
And Catwoman trying to build up her strength, hitting that punching bag. Trying to go to the gym, but that woman does not need to go to the gym as she hits like a grown man in this game.
Yes, she does. She hits with the best of them. Illusions keeping close to these barrels. And very good by Illusions. Down one into the... I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but we'll just call it the jump back arrow.
That's
because
the
I'm
Venom
not
shot.
Really... Venom shot, okay. We'll call it that.
5% sure on that.
All right, that's enough for me.
Oh, and going for that punching bag again. I think Semiij is just almost styling at this point. Ooh, and that's a big whiff in front of Illusion's face.
Oh, no.
Punished, and the throw. Puts him on the chip.
Literally anything is going to do it now.
cat.
Semiij with the cat dash. Yes, sir.
Up right where he left off.
Stream Me is the home of Semiij. That's just the way it is.
And checking him with these half-screen normals, and it's going to be a constant battle of guessing if he's going to go for the low whip or go for the jump in two. What an evade through the ice arrow! Semiij, you need to stop it, young man.
You know, Semiij is sitting pretty right now. I mean, Illusions still has to reset this if he wants to win. So Illusions has such a long road ahead of him. But the down one into the throw gets Semiij cornered. And the wake up trait by Semiij.
And the
same situation.
Yeah, the first real health lead for Illusions is not much, but hey, it's something. And trying to back through the gap, that would have been absolutely savage. I might have cried a little bit.
That's one of the good options against that. You know, even on wake up or in pressure, if you block it, you can armor straight through that gap.
So do I.
Yeah, luckily Arrow went over the back three because that looked like if that would have worked, I think that would have put the final nail in the coffin for Illusions.
Yeah, there's, you know, that low profiling back three is a problem. It is absolutely crazy. And the throw, another one by Illusions.
And look at all the bar that Semiij has. So many cat dashes to play with. Meter burn, roll, push block, air escape, super. So much he can do with all this meter. Finally comes off one for the full combo, and not the chair again. Ooh, there we go. Finally getting something here. Didn't get a whole lot of damage, and oh
my God,
the
the
armor!
amount of armor.
Oh,
Jesus
not the swirly.
Good God. 1, 2, 3, and still not enough.
Now Illusions with a super of his own. If he can open up here with an ice arrow and a super, could be close to closing this out. And goes with the raw super, and that's shell.
It actually connects. This is going to be really close.
Semiij had a lot of health. He had over 400.
He's actually, look, pay attention. He had, okay, that killed because Illusions, or 5 left,
Yep,
I'm sorry.
5 lives left for Semiij, and he only needs to take one from Illusions. And Illusions has a little bit of momentum with that win. He's probably feeling good, that super.
Oh no. I'm not sure if he wanted to up air or not, but it did not pay off, but still. Illusions sitting full screen and tried to air.
Ooh. Oh, and there's so much going on the screen right now, and Illusions barely,
you know what, Semiij?
Barely dodging Semiij.
Semiij is doing those meter run back threes as a counter poke because he feels like, you know, he's got the read on Illusions doing the down one into the Venom Strike, or whatever you called it. The jump back arrow that we see a lot of green arrows do just to kind of get out of that situation. That right there.
And look at how comfortable Illusions is playing this round. He's doing all kinds of
Very
backdashing, all kinds of whiff punishing, air escapes, using the interactables to get around the screen. looking very strong.
Yeah, Semiij kind of, I don't know, Illusions just changed everything. That win changed everything for Illusions' mindset.
What an anti-air stand one! Is this Mortal Kombat? Or did we just go back a generation?
And right back at you, says Semiij.
Oh, didn't
no punish.
Yep, he didn't get his down one.
I thought cats napped.
Aw, let's keep playing.
Early wager from Illusions. Now the bar doesn't matter if he gets hit. And we all know what kind of damage Catwoman can do, especially in the corner, for only just one bar. One bar, full trait, and she hits like Black Adam, like an absolute truck. Almost caught that wake up with the interactable. Oh, it's getting so scary.
Wow, that entire string whiffed. Illusions didn't get punished for it. And the interactables right now, oh my god, these two are everywhere. Push block. Illusion staying away and knew that was coming at another trade. Semiij says, you know what, try it again. I have the answer. Slide in, very good awareness by Semiij, realizing that second hit is an overhead.
Too high on the juggle to get the conversion. And now all Illusions too, if he gets opened up, there's nothing he can do, the early wager. And the meter number 4-3, that's gonna close it out.
God.
Semiij taking week number 4. Our first back-to-back champion here on War of the Gods for Injustice 2. Congratulations, young man. And he is now our point leader.